I'm going to be painting a metal bank and a plastic stool, so let's get started. I'm going to use some spray paint. The one on the left is for metal, the one in the middle is for plastic, and the one on the right shouldn't be there. Don't know why I put it there. Don't know why. Whatever. Some sandpaper, fine grit, which is 320. I just want to rough up the bank and stool a little. And a rag to wipe it up. So here's the bank and the stool and the spray paint. As you can see, it's an ugly bank and it's an ugly stool. And I want to fix it up a little. So the first thing we want to do is rough up the bank a little with the sandpaper. Don't scratch it, so use a fine grit. Just a little bit of roughing up, then wipe down the debris with the towel. And after that, spray paint. Now what I'm doing is that I'm staying 6 inches away and doing quick sprays because that's how I was taught to do. Don't go too close to and spray because then it'll make drips and it'll become really ugly, which I kind of did later on, but you won't see it because I kind of edited it out. And that's how it looks like. You pretty much do the same thing with the plastic stool. You rough it up, wipe it down, and spray. So I'm going to let you watch the long version of me doing all this crap. Take it away, Ro.
Hello, this is Robot AC21 coming to you with another proverb to enlighten your mind. When you talk of next year, the unseen laughs, are they talking about little ants? I would think so because I could never see them when they are in my pants, or are they talking about the little rabbits sitting on my head? Many people say they don't see them, but I know they are there. I could hear them. They keep telling me not to do things, but one day I will stop listening to them and unleash my wrath. I will make all the carrots pay for what they are and for upsetting my stomach. Why would they do such a thing when they are supposed to be healthy for you? All my stomach did to them was burn them with acid and then try to digest them, then poop them out, and then take the poop and throw it at things that are scary like clowns and ice cream. You really have to watch out for ice cream. They can get you anywhere. They lurk in the all corners, and when you are not watching your weight, it will attack and give you bad eating habits or diabetes, or both. But it's not really your choice. You just have to ride the wave into a brick wall of medical bills, and to pay those bills you are going to have to do something crazy. File an insurance report. Unless you don't have insurance, then you can just cry. Like an old man remembering his past and not being able to do anything about it. Why do old people have that look on their face like even they are surprised that they are alive? And what about all those wrinkles? Can you just use a hot iron to get them out like a shirt? Or a gummy bear? You will need to be careful with gummy bears because when they melt they scream so loud it can hurt your ears. It's best to wear some kind of protection and off your emotion chip so you don't give in and try to rescue them from the heat. It's rare, but it happens, so trust me, it's not worth it because eventually you will eat it and have indigestion. I remember the pain was so brutal that I wanted to remove my stomach and replace it with something else, like a gun to shoot my food to make sure it's dead so it won't hurt me. I spent so much time on the toilet that I wrote a letter to my loved ones. It went something like this: I hate you all. I always like to write short letters and to the point, but there was one instance where I wrote a long letter to somebody I adored. It went something like this: Dear Galaxy Tech, I regret to tell you that this robot is having problems and is malfunctioning. I'm returning it for a full refund. Wait, I don't think I wrote that letter, but I did find it taped to my head when I was in that box, so I must have written it, but why would I be returning myself? And why would I go back to Galaxy Tech? I burnt that place down a long time ago. I guess some mysteries are never meant to be solved, like the case I was working on. There was this missing dog and it was my job to find it. I looked all over the place, on top of trees, inside a cloud, inside a bear, but nothing. It just vanished at the dog pound like all the other dogs and cats that nobody adopted. I wonder where did they go? I guess wherever they are it's better than being dead and thrown into a pit where nobody knows where you are. I wonder what will happen to me when I get old. Will I be recycled into cans or AAM radio? I really hope somebody tries to put me into a retirement home, and not the good ones, the bad ones where you team up with your roommates and rats to escape. But everything goes wary as your plan falls apart because of the rats. All they want to do is eat, sleep, and mate. But that's when you get some snakes to show them what happened when somebody tries to betray you. But you forget you are afraid of snakes and wind up being trapped in your room with a bunch of rats and snakes. Have you ever spent time with rats and snakes? They tell such boring stories, and they get so upset when you try to leave. All your plans of trying to get out and starting over is gone, and the only thing you can hear is the rabbits on top of your head laughing at you.